The National Apprenticeship and Placement Program under the job creation umbrella body NICE is preparing to roll out a new dimension to its home help program. Due to increased demand, officials are hiring an additional 150 caregivers. To further strengthen the quality of care given to elderly in the communities, caregivers will receive training based on CARICOM Vocational Qualification CVQ. Deborah Hippolyte is the project manager for training.
So the training today basically is to train the trainers in the use of the standard. They're all trained professionals, medical care professionals, but they need to understand the use of the standard, which will guide the development of the training, their lesson plans, so the persons then will be able to be trained adequately. Of course, they'll be assessed towards certification. We have in excess of 300 persons out there right now. We have 17 supervisors and 17, well, by constituency groups we have them. And I don't really have the exact number, but I know we do have in excess of 400 clients being cared for daily by these persons. So it is definitely making a very good impact on the persons that are receiving the care out there.
What we did at the St. Lucian level is that we have an advisory committee for the care of the older adult. And we went through it to make sure that it is culturally appropriate, but maintaining the quality of the standard. Those standards have some performance standards, that performance elements that you must cover. So in other words, if the person comes out and says that they are trained as a caregiver based on the vocational qualification standards, then it means that you know what training they received, and you should be comfortable to know that that qualification matches what they know and they can do. You have the performance criteria. So in other words, that is what you should be able to do and what you should be doing. And there's a national qualification, but there's also, as I said, the Caribbean qualification. And it means any assessor, independent assessor, could come in and assess what is happening because the standard has spoken to what should be and what, they should be seen. And there's a way of evaluating those, the performance.
I'm quite pleased to know that we can raise our standard, and not because that we're just dealing with older persons that we figure we can deliver care haphazardly, but that we give them quality because they deserve that. I've known clients to be well satisfied with some of the care, but one of the problems or the feedback I have been receiving is the level of supervision. We have a problem with the supervision level, and I am not sure that it is done effectively, and it interferes with the quality of care to some of the clients. Even the division of clients that are given to the carers. In nursing, within our profession, we know of categories of patients, and some caregivers are given one set, say level 3 of 4 category of patients, and others have it easygoing, and I think it should be shared because it can be very burdensome for one set of persons.
Many older persons prefer to age in place, and this program gives them the opportunity to do so. By that I mean they prefer to stay at home and remain there in their twilight years for as long as it is possible. Secondly, this program allows them to maintain their independence. When you're not in residential care, you don't have to sleep at a certain time, eat at a certain time. You're in your own environment. Thirdly, it is cost-effective to the family because the family don't have to pay for that program. It is something that was needed. It is something absolutely necessary that we should have had a long time ago. So it is, and we're very grateful for that. So now we have older persons being taken care of in their own home. We have the families not having to pay for the care, older persons maintaining their independence. This is wonderful. I just hope it can continue. I just hope that the people who receive the training will go out there into the homes and do exactly what they were taught, because it is the attitude that matters. Sometimes we were taught how to do a thing, we're so excited about doing it, and when we get into the homes, we tell the people, that is not what it should be like.